Welcome everyone to the 2018 Buffalo Chip Championship in McAlester, Oklahoma. This tournament is sponsored by Dynamic Discs. This coverage is brought to you by GK Productions, and I'm Bobby Cox. We're at Buffalo Run Disc Golf Course in McAlester, Oklahoma, about an hour and a half away from Tulsa, and it's one of my favorite courses in Oklahoma. It's got elevation change, it requires every shot in the bag, and we're on a 21-hole layout because this tournament gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. We're going to be starting on hole 2. We've got an awesome feature car for you guys. We got Coda Hatfield from Edmond, Oklahoma, sponsored by Westside Discs. We've got Donald Giggler Ellsworth from Allen, Texas, sponsored by Dynamic Discs. Randy Forsander from Tulsa. Parker Liebl from Dallas, Texas. And Brian Shintaku from Madison, Kansas, sponsored by Dynamic Discs. Alright, first up we got Brian. And this road is OB, so you gotta go left of that. There's a backhand line, which is what he's taking right here. And there's also a turnover or a forehand line. And that looks pretty good. That'll probably leave him about a 20-foot putt. And here we got Randy taking that same line. That's a little deep. That's gonna leave him a tester on the first hole for him. Here we got Parker Liebl. He almost takes like a flex shot up the middle. Oh, and he just drills that tree. That was gonna be Park City. And Coda looks like he's lining up the turnover shot. Not the preferred line, but you know, he's got every shot in the bag, so this is probably nothing for him. He gets it up high. Will it stay turning? Yes, it will. And that'll give him just outside circle putt. And Giggler's going backhand over the road. And here we got Donald looking at probably a 50-footer. And it was hot and humid today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he just didn't quite commit to that one. First part of the day, probably got some nerves going. We've all been there. And here's Parker. Yeah, same as Giggler. He just didn't quite commit to it. Let's see if Coda can knock one down. He's been here before. And that's a great putt. Wow. Coda knocking down for the birdie. Here we got Randy, the closest one in the group. Yeah. Whoop. Oh, never mind. Brian is definitely closer than Randy. Yeah, he knocks that in for a birdie. It's a great two. Way to start off the tournament. And Parker taps in for his par. So is Giggler. And we are off to hole 3. Alright, we got hole 3, 390-foot par 3. Definitely one of the hardest holes out here. We got OB sidewalk on the left. We got a ton of trees you gotta get through at the beginning. Long hole. Some more trees in the fairway. And then some trees down by the basket. So you gotta keep it low pretty much the whole hole. Yeah, whenever I played this hole, I think I took a 6. So hopefully these guys can do better than that. Off the tee, you'll probably see maybe a forehand. Most of them probably just go backhand on the right side. Just try to find the biggest gap there is and see if they get through. First up should be Brian. Looks like Brian's gonna be lining up that backhand on the right side.
Yes! Yes!
Oh yeah, he is pumped up. Wow! That is incredible. I mean, usually if you get past those first trees, that's all you're looking for. You don't really care how far it goes. You just want it to be safe. Let's see what Randy does here.
Get out of it.
He takes the same gap, but he nicks a tree and he ends up right in the middle of those, right in that hill basically. Here we got Coda, line up the forehand line. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Yeah, that's all he wanted. He wanted to get right in the middle of the fairway. That's perfect. Here's Liebl. Parked with Liebl. Oh. OB. Nicks off that tree right over the sidewalk. Here we got Giggler. Taking the backhand. Ooh, he hits that hillside, but he will be pretty happy with that. And this is Parker's third shot, because he went OB. Looks a little low. Not gonna be too happy with that. Let's see what Randy can do here. Oh, and he hits a tree. He needs to get this thing close. It's looking good. Goes a little deep, but he's gonna be happy with that one. Here's Donald. He just has a low hyzer to the basket, which he does perfectly. Great shot. Coda's second shot. Looks like he's got a weird position. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Coda. I'm not sure where that ended up, but hopefully he's putting. And this is Parker's fourth shot, I believe. Just tosses the hyzer up there. Good shot. And this is Brian's 2-look. That is crazy that he got all the way up there. Gets the height. Oh my God! That might be the only 2 on the day on this hole. Look at this. Throws it a mile high. Plenty of height. Just splashes right in. That is incredible. Alright, here is, I think this is Randy's 4th shot. Comes up just short. He just wants to get off this hole right now. Here's Donald for 3. Great putt. That's a great putt after that first shank on hole 2. Oh no. And you hate to see that. Randy will be tapping in for a 666. Coda's just tapping in for par. Randy with the triple. And Parker with the double. Tough hole. All right, hole 4. 450-foot par 3. And these guys get to show off some distance right here. Pretty open fairway. There is some water on the right side by the basket. You might see some flex shots, some hyzer flips up the middle. Hopefully just some bombs. And all these guys on this card have the distance to reach this basket. So let's hope we see some birdies here. First up, we got Brian after that crazy 2. I still can't believe that. Oh no, and he's found the water. That is not what you want after that incredible 2. Here we got Coda taking the middle gap. Yep, that's pretty much perfect. He'll probably have a circle's edge uphill putt for 2. Here we got Giggler taking about the same line. Oh my god, he's even closer. Giggler's got probably a 15-foot putt for birdie. And Parker's playing pretty conservative there. Not a bad play at all. And Randy, yeah, he's up there with Giggler. Probably have a circle's edge putt. Here's Brian for 3. He's gonna try to somehow save par here with a crazy putt. We've seen it before. Yeah, I mean, that's just a tough putt. That's a lot of power you got to put behind that. And Parker just tosses up there for an easy tap-in 3. Let's see if Coda can knock in a 2 here. Yes, sir. Just walking it off like he's done it multiple times. And Coda's one of the best players in Oklahoma, no doubt. Let's see if Randy can do the same. And that's how you bounce back from a triple right there. Here we got Giggler. 15-foot putt, crazy. Yeah, he's got that all day. Birdie for Giggler. Brian's gonna be tapping in for his 4. Parker for his 3. Let's see if Parker can get going here, get some momentum going. All right, hole 5, 366-foot par 3. It's a pretty crazy hole, honestly. If you have a big forehand, you can take the wide gap, but you gotta pump it. Most common shot is probably just up the middle, get something turned over a little bit, and just have somewhat of a look. Really just gotta keep it in balance here. There's a street behind the basket, that's OB. That little cement area is OB. Let's see what they're gonna do here. And look at those dudes just whiffing on the turbo putts. Alright, here's Coda. Yeah, he's taking that middle gap. It's just so tight. It's so hard to get all the way up there.
Is this in the same place? Yeah.
We have to see where that finished. And Giggler's not known for, you know, a power thrower, but he is super consistent and he putts like a maniac.
Yeah, buddy.
And he's following the same line as Coda. Yeah, he hits that tree down by the basket. I'll probably give him a 45, 50-footer.
Yeah, dude. That one I'm impressed.
Randy, same gap. Oh yeah, and he gets all the way through there. Parker throws a little high. See if he gets through. Yep, right over there by Randy. He's gonna have a good look to get his first birdie of the tournament. And last up, we got Brian trying to bounce back after that bogey he just took. Turns it over nice and good. Is it fading out? Let's see if that was OB or not. Look close. Coda came up a bit short. That's a great shot right there. Stretched out through the high forehand over that little tree. That's perfect. And Brian's gonna be trying to jump this one in. Yeah, just faded out a little early on. Donald for 2. And he really takes his time on these putts, but they pay off. Just a bit high right there. We got Parker for 2. Just came out of his hand early. He hasn't really found his groove yet. Oh no. And Randy missed that opportunity as well. That's a great cleanup for par right there. A little bit longer than he probably wanted, but he knocked it down. And is this Brian's second shot? No, okay, yeah, we missed his second shot. That was for par. And Coda's gonna be tapping in for 3. And I think so will Randy as well, and Parker, yep. And this is almost a bonus birdie right here. First, you just gotta keep it in bounds, and then if you get lucky enough to keep it in bounds, you gotta dodge a couple trees towards the end, so they're not too upset with that. All right, hole 6, 311 foot, par 3. Very tough too, very tough. You got a low ceiling the whole way. You got a 40-foot gap you gotta hit off the tee box. And then there's a little island of trees right in front of the basket. There's also like a ditch on the left side that wraps around the back. It really takes the perfect shot to get the 2 here. We've got some other pretty big names in this tournament. We got Bill Tillman from Oklahoma City and Larry Gardner, LG from Oklahoma City as well. And they're on the card behind us, and they're playing pretty good. All right, we're gonna start off with Coda Hatfield here. Keeps it low. And that's a great shot. He's gonna have some trees in the way, but he's up there. Here's Donald. Keeps it very low, gets a big skip. I can't tell if that's in the ditch or not. We're gonna have to find out. Randy goes a bit high and left. That's gonna be some trouble. Looks like Parker's going left too. I can't really see where that ends up, but I'm sure it's down there by Randy. That's a good looking shot by Brian. Oh yeah. That's the best shot so far. Yep, that's gonna be about a 25 footer for birdie. Looks like Parker just threw a forehand roller just to get out of there. Randy going with probably a Sexton Firebird right there. Gets it up there pretty close. I think this is Parker's third shot. I Nicks a leaf. Let's see if he's over there putting. Donald with the long 2 look. It's got to straddle out of the trees. But he can't run it too much because there's a ditch right behind it. Yeah, he gives it a half go. He'll be tapping in for 3. Which is totally fine on this hole. Here's Coda putting from the ditch. That ditch is not OB. Wow. Gives it a very good run. And here's Randy's par putt. Just a little low. Brian for 2. Oh my God. Just barely left. You know he wanted that.
Yeah, dude. Great save.
Parker knocks in a great putt for his bogey. Yeah, he won't be satisfied with that, but he'll have to shake it off and go to the next one. Brian's tapping in for 3. And so is Giggler. Alright, hole 7. 300-foot par 3. There's a lot of options you can take. You got the death straight shot with a mid-range or a fairway. There's also the sky hyzer. I've seen a thumber, forehand flex shots, you name it. You really just gotta get past that line of trees, and then you'll have really a pretty good chance for a 2. And Randy and Parker are gonna need to get some 2s here to catch up with the rest of the card. They're not too far back, but they can get some right here. First up, we got Coda. It looks like he's lining up a thumber. Yep. And he punches through right there. That's probably 40-footer. You probably want a little more height on it, but he'll take it. And Giggler's just going with the straight shot. Looks a little high though. Probably got ate up by some branches. He'll have a tricky putt. And here's Brian. Oh, he's going with the high stall shot. Turned it over a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a great shot. You'll be happy to see where that's at. Randy Forsander. Looks like he's taking the low, slow turning shot. Oh yeah, he'll take that. And that's one of Randy's best shots. It's just the low lasers in tight gaps. Looks like Parker turned his over a little bit too much. Yeah, and he's putting from the junk down there. Yeah, here in Oklahoma we got tons of ticks, chiggers. It's not a good scene. And hopefully he'll have a putt after that. Donald also in the rough. He's just gonna try to punch out here. Maybe a harp, something overstable. Parker for par. Oh, and hits the cage. That is a great run. Man, one more foot and that thing is Drano. Let's see if Coda can knock in his 2. Just barely off. Oh, and Brian gets a spit out on the right side. Man, that was a good putt too. I mean, that's 50-50 whether the chains catch it or not. Let's see if we can get 1-2 here. We cannot. We're gonna have some tap-ins for par. Parker will be tapping in for bogey, but the rest of the card pars. There you go, Randy. Well, these aren't really tap-ins, are they? At least not for me. There you go, Taco. Alright, hole 8, 519-foot, par 3. Very difficult hole. Very long. You got a lot of trees to mess with at the beginning. Once you get out in the middle, you'll have probably about a 200-foot upshot. And whenever I played this hole the week before this, it took me my entire bag just to get out in the middle. So it is not like a clear line off the tee. If you guys that live in Oklahoma that haven't played this course, well, you're crazy, because it is just absolutely beautiful. The grass is always green, well maintained, and yeah, it really tests your skills. Let's see how these guys do on this hole. First up, we got Coda. And you really just gotta keep it low. Keep it low and just hope you miss some trees. And that works out just fine. Here's Giggler. Pretty similar looking shot. Yeah, he nicks a branch and just falls out in the open. That's totally fine. We got Brian. Everyone calls him Taco. And he put a move on this one. Yeah, that'll give him a pretty short approach shot for easy tap in 3. It's more of a par 4, but you know they call everything out in Oklahoma par 3s. It seems like. Here's Randy. Also, that's fine. It's really hard to break off a lot of distance on this hole. And Parker's out there. Yep. I mean, the whole card's out there. Gonna have a pretty simple upshot. It's really just about distance control at this point. Let's see if Coda can get close. He's good with the big hyzer. That'll give him a tester putt. I'm sure he wanted to be a little bit closer than that. And Randy had these branches in his way. He couldn't go with any hyzers, so he's went right at it with the rock 3 and pretty much parks it. Great shot. Here we got Giggler. Going with the high hyzer as well, same as Coda. Yeah, yep, that'll work. Taco forced to go with the forehand. And that'll be a tester putt as well. We're gonna see some good putts right here. Parker putting it up there, that'll work. From circle's edge. Nah, just a little left. That's been his miss today. We got Giggler, probably about same distance. Come on, Giggler, knock this in. Oh, hits cage, hits a couple chains, and just drops right out. Those are some of the hardest ones to handle, when it hits every part of the basket and still does not find its way in. Coda hits dead center for his par. Here's Parker. Yeah, I'm knocking that in right there for his par. Tap in for bogey for Giggler. Randy should be tapping in for par. Yeah, and you're not going to see a whole lot of twos in this hole, if any. It's going to have to be a roller for the most part. That or a throw-in. And bogey for Brian. Alright, on to hole 9, 333-foot par 3. It's really just a hyzer. We got a Mando on that pole. You gotta go right of the pole. Roads OB. Got some trees down by the basket. And yeah, you can take the high route, the low route, maybe get a skip out of it. The basket's also on like a mound, so you gotta have some distance control. And this card's really all over the place when it comes to scoring. We got someone 3 down, a couple evens, a couple over par a little bit. So they're grinding out right here. Such a beautiful hole. Alright, first up we got Coda. He might be going high hyzer with all the power he has. No, he's going right at it. Yeah, that'll work just fine. It's going to be a scary putt, but he's got it in him. Randy probably going overstable fairway driver if I had to guess. Yeah, that's a fantastic shot. You don't see a whole lot of park shots on this hole. Parker's similar looking shot. Yeah, that'll work. Here we got Giggler. That's gonna be a tough 2. He almost hits our cameraman right there. Chris, get out of the way. And Brian. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of routes, so you're going to see a whole lot of just kind of slow moving hyzers. Here's Brian for his very scary putt. Probably will give this like a half go. Oh, and he nixed the branch. That might have helped him, honestly. Because if he doesn't draw metal, that thing's going past the basket down the hill. Oh no. And Coda just misses barely left. Went down the hill a little bit, but I don't think it ran away or anything. Just Giggler for 2. Nice putt, Giggler. Dead center chains. He is just a great putter. Parker barely misses, he rolls down. Not very happy with that one. He's a long comebacker. He doesn't quite get it all the way up there. He'll be tapping in for bogey. And here's Coda for 3. What? That just sliced right through the chains. Oh my gosh. These baskets are not being very friendly with this card. Randy with the great 2. think this is Brian's par putt. Yeah. Yeah, in this hole you can see either 2s and a lot of 4s because the putting is just so sketchy. All right, hole 10, 315 foot par 3. There's really not a whole lot of gaps here. I mean, you just got to get past those first couple trees. Super downhill hole. Trees on the left. You just got to bail out on the right. If you get lucky, you sneak all the way through. You got a birdie putt. So you can take a forehand line. I've actually seen a tomahawk over those trees, but it takes a pump. And yeah, let's see what they do right here. First up, we got Randy. He'll probably just go backhand up the middle, try to squeeze through a couple trees. Yeah, and that's just fine. A little short, but he'll pitch up and get a 3. Here we got Giggler. Probably going a similar line. Oh, he gets a good skip. He might actually have a putt from there. It's gonna be obstructed, but he's probably gonna try to run it. Here we got Brian. I can't tell if they hit a tree or not. I think it did. I think it might have kicked left. We'll have to see in a sec. And Coda's gonna want to try to get all the way down there. Oh yeah, that's a great shot right there.
Kind of like, don't skip.
Looks like he'll be putting as well. And here's Parker. Looks like he might have hit a tree and also kicked left. So Brian's got a tricky second shot. He's gonna go with looks like an overstable putter on an Annie forehand line. And yeah, he's not gonna be too happy with that. That's gonna leave him with like a 40-footer. For his par. Here's Parker. Looks like he has a pretty simple upshot. I left that a little short. Randy's gonna try to run this, but yeah, he's gonna end up a little short. Tap in for 3. This is Brian's par putt.
Pretty good.
And yeah, you don't want to par putt over 30 feet on this hole. Leave that a little short left. And here's Donald for 2. Let's see if he can get a big one right here.
Yeah.
Woo! Off the branch, dead center chains. Look at that GK slow-mo. Right in the heart of the basket. Great putt. And you're not going to see many 2s on this hole. This is also for 2. He leaves that a little short. Be tapping in for a par. Randy for par. Yeah, no problems there. Parker tapping in for his par. And Brian's taking a unfortunate bogey right here. And Coda for par. All right, on to the next. Hole 11, 255 foot par 3. You got OB running down the whole right side. Very narrow fairway. Got a tree in the middle. You might be seeing some forehands on the left side. Maybe some backhands in the middle. And this is really a must-get birdie. All these guys are capable of getting it. Alright, we got Donald up first. Looks like he's lining up the dead straight shot. And it's really just that one tree you gotta miss. Comes a bit short, but that should work. Randy also going up the middle.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a park job. That's a bullseye. No one's taking the forehand line, maybe because of the risk of it skipping OB. Coda puts in the circle. And Parker also leaves it a bit short. No? Yeah, hits a tree, a little short. Oh, here's a forehand. That's what I'm talking about. It's wide enough.
Very nice.
Yeah, that should be putting. Oh yeah. Parker with the longest putt of the group, probably circle's edge. Misses it a little short left. And Donald's got a couple trees to dodge here. His putting's been on all day. Yeah, he's not slowing down either. Ryan tapping in for birdie. Randy should be tapping in for birdie. And Parker taps in for par.
That was intense, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, because I didn't really know what.
And this is a very difficult course. I mean, these guys are... Parker's struggling a little bit, so is Randy, but for the most part, this car's playing pretty clean.